My children and I are curled up on a grave in Oakland, California. The sky is turning purple and the grass is summer soft. The skin on my younger son's elbow tastes of salt and earth. This youngest son, solid and sturdy at 10, still lets me kiss his inner elbows one at a time. My middle son, a long-boned, deep-dimpled 14-year-old, frowns upon such public kissing. He has just finished wrestling his younger brother into the dirt and has grass stains on his shoulders and hands. My firstborn son, a tiny infant, lies below us in the children's section of the Mountain View Cemetery, buried there now for 16 years. The grass above his casket is untended. There are no fluttering flags, no flowers. Only birdsong and acorns drop to earth from the oak tree above us, and the mist left behind by the bereaved. My firstborn son lived for a week and a half. Many who knew him have since died themselves. We visit their graves elsewhere. For those who remain, memories of my son's comet flash life are etched and wincing. For my children, their brother is a chapter in an unread book or a cipher. A cipher is a mathematical element that, when added to another number, yields the same number. I walk the world with two children, 2 sets of clothes, 2 beds, 2 schools, 2 toothbrushes. But I see the world with 3 children, 2 boys and a chapter, 2 children and a cipher. The death of my child caused the most excruciating anguish imaginable, panting, pitiless pain, and then caused 2 more children to appear in the world. If the first child hadn't come to be buried under the oak tree, the other children would not have come to be. I worried for a while. I worried what I would say to my living children when their circumstances dawned on them, when they looked up from their games and books to wonder whether they were meant to have another brother, as well as be one. But then I think of my parents' first date, blind and blinding, and my friends' serendipitous soulmate meetings via subways and live streaming videos on Match.com. I tell my boys, I think we're all a deliberate accident of fate and timing and geography. They stare off into the distance with their blue-green eyes and then pile into another wrestling match. Some more than others, I whisper to their tangled together legs. I pined without ceasing over that infant child and pined more with each passing life witness death. And all the while his headstone faded and his casket sank into the earth. So now I sit in the Mountain View Cemetery with my children, and I look at the tiny tombstone in its bird-songed resting ground. The air is heavy. The sky is past purple. I listen to my high-pitched children. I watch them wrestle on the grave and throw acorns in the air. And that night, I find oak leaves in their hair. Thank you.